What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase video. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at Gamora here today. So Gamora just got her Wastelander's uniform, so I wanted to try her out a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and take a look at my build on her real quick. We have some Urus on her, mainly just dodge Urus to max her out for dodge. For her skills here, we have everything leveled up I think that we need, because we don't I don't have anything on those skills that we use. Type enhancement, we don't have anything there. We have her set at Power of Angry Hulk, and it is fully awakened. We have a 4-star version of her artifact, which is one that we got for free from the vault. And then we do have a CTP of Rage on her. Oh, and finally, we do have her new uniform here at Mythic. And I also am going to be comparing it to her previous uniform in this video, at least a little bit, because it seemed like her previous uniform was holding up just as well as this new uniform. So I just kind of wanted to test that now that I've fully ranked up this uniform here. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop into some content here and see how Gamora can perform. Alright, so first up here is going to be Kang. We're doing stage 9, and we're using the same team that I always use for my showcases here. We have full dodge ignore strikers, just to remove any of the inconsistencies that dodge can have when fighting the boss, when we're testing out our damage here. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out Gamora here. Alright, let's hop on over. Okay, very nice. And then we can do the 3 there. And now we're gonna do boom, boom, boom. Ooh, okay. Awakening skill still does some pretty good damage there. Ooh, okay. Relax with that. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, so she's blitzing through this. Damage is looking good. Alright, so now that we have an idea of that damage with the new uniform, I do want to test out the old one, but I am happy with her uniform. She is definitely performing quite well, but I have always liked Gamora, because I used her quite a bit starting with this uniform here. So once she got her Requiem uniform, I put a Rage on her when this uniform came out, and I've pretty much just kept the Rage on her since, and I use her a lot as my main DPS when this uniform first came out, and then when it started to fall off in damage, I was using her a lot as a leadership because she has a really good leadership for speed types. And then when this uniform came out, I started using her as a main DPS again, and then sometimes as a leadership when I wanted to use other speed characters, because she's definitely not the strongest speed character available in the game, so I would still use her as a leadership for certain situations when her damage, which wasn't good enough, I could use a different speed character. But anyway, let's go ahead and equip this, hop back over, and then just jump right back in. And now we'll see if I can see any major differences in the damage here with this uniform, which I also am not 100% sure I'm doing this uniform skill rotation correctly. I need to remember what it was. Okay, so that's about the same. Now I want to do this. And if we get around 45, that's also the same. Oh no, she does less damage when using the awakening skill here, because last time I got to 45 and this time at 47. But again, that's a little bit just maybe error in the variance. Let me try this. Is that... No, that damage is not better. I think the rotation I was doing before was correct. That might kill us. Oh, it didn't quite kill us. Again, the damage is still very similar, though. These uniforms are very, very close in terms of their actual DPS. But I will say, after going back to this uniform, the new uniform does feel easier to use. The skill rotation seems a lot more fluid. It seems like the skills play together a bit better, whereas this uniform feels a little bit more clunky in terms of the rotation and doesn't seem as flashy on the screen. So the other one is more pleasant to play, so I will give it that. But in terms of the DPS, they do seem very similar in terms of DPS. This one is definitely still hitting harder, just not by as much as you might want between the, you know, new generation of uniforms, because this one is pretty old now, isn't it? This uniform's been out for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months, maybe more. I can't. I have a very poor grasp of time and release dates of stuff, so I probably could be way off with that. I don't know why. I'm just really bad at remembering time frames when stuff released or when things happened. I'll remember, you know, when something happened and if I was affected by it, if I, you know, say for this uniform come out, if I enjoyed the uniform, if I thought it was good when it came out, but I don't have a sense of when that actually happened in terms of the timeline of the game. But anyway, let's get back to the testing here. So now we'll move over to Null and just do a really quick test over there. All right, we'll test really quick here for a stage 29 of Null. Just hop on in. Yeah, it doesn't matter about the strikers here. Since she is level 80, I don't really have to worry about the boss dodging. So we'll just see if we can get him off the throne in hopefully about 1 rotation or around 1 rotation. Okay, we might have been able to do that if I used the awakening skill instead of just a standard rotation there. So let's hop in this time with the awakening skill. Oh, no, okay, so it's going to take like 3 rotations. Which is still not bad. And I guess I could have been, using the second skill there. But the main stat is we did it in less than a minute, so that means that she can easily clear this stage. So that's mainly what I'm looking for, is at least getting him off the throne within a minute. So it definitely passes that test. So now all that's left is to move on to Dormammu and see what she can do over there, which I'm quite curious to see, because then maybe she could be another clear for me against Dormammu, because that is a place to have fun with your characters against Dormammu, because you see the health bars melt and it just feels really fun to do a lot of damage to him. So let's hop on into that. All right, again, we're using the same team here that we've always been using, our same showcase team. So let's hop on in, and today Dormammu is speed type, so we are going to be type neutral against Dormammu, so that is good. We're not at a disadvantage, which tends to happen a lot on my showcase videos. All right, so let's hop on in. Okay, definitely, I think we're going to want to dodge that. I feel like she's going to be too squishy to survive that. Yeah, the awakening skill does hit really hard. Ooh, the duration of that lasted longer than I thought. We already activated our rage, and we're still in the awakening skill. Yeah, see, the rage activated again, so let's kind of stall a little bit here. And then we'll pop on into that. There we go, got our rage back up. And, I mean, she's flying through this pretty quickly. Because that's, what, we're less than a minute here to get him to start using the orbs. So I will take that, and now we can do another awakening skill. There we go, getting some big damage in here. Then we'll just hop on into this right away. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely liking her damage. Her damage is really nice. And there, that was 1.5 minutes, so that's actually top tier damage. That is really good, you know, at least for my account level. So compared to all the characters on my account, that's putting her towards the top of my characters in terms of DPS. Because everyone will have a different metric for how much damage their characters do, because a lot of people have different varying levels of cards. So your card level makes a big difference about that. Seems to be doing okay here. Not as good as I would like. Because that's 1 and... Oh, actually, no, that did get to about 2 bars. Okay, never mind. That is good. I thought she was only doing like 1.25, but she's getting to about 2 bars, so that's actually really good. Yeah, okay, yeah, her damage is really nice. It just keeps going at the end there. Okay, let's pop another awakening skill. Yeah, the awakening skill takes a little bit to ramp up, because as you can see, the awakening skill is only really starting to get into its own when I have like 2 seconds left on my rage. Yeah, she has a lot of lingering damage afterwards. I've noticed that my rage does seem to be getting off kilter quite a bit here, so I kind of need to reset a little bit. A lot of that does seem to be from using the awakening skill, though. So the awakening skill seems to kind of throw things off balance a bit here. But yeah, no, yeah. She's looking good. I'm definitely a fan of Gamora's damage here, so I think she is a very, very... Oh yeah, I can't back out of this. I would like if they would put an exit here when you're doing this solo. So if you just wanted to back out or hit like try again or something like that, that would be nice. But anyway, as I was saying, Gamora here definitely is still a very solid character. She can, you know, dish out enough DPS to be your main DPS for whatever scenario you want to use her in. She is a speed type, which is actually kind of a lower tier class in terms of how many good speed types there are. So she's definitely a standout there, and her leadership is self-sufficient, so you can even just use her as her own leadership, so that's also a bonus there. So yeah, I really like the uniform. I think she's a strong character and definitely worth using and investing if you wanted to build her up. Again, you can use her with a regular damage proc. She just seems to shine a bit better with rage, because as you saw, a lot of that damage at the end there, after my rotation was already finished off, you're going to miss out on that with a regular damage proc, or at least the amplified version of that damage. So yeah, very strong character. Definitely like Gamora. She's still holding up. I don't know if I'm going to get her to tier 4, but I do like her at level 80 here. So that is going to be it for Gamora. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the showcase video. Let me know about your thoughts on Gamora, if you have her built up, if you use her in, you know, what situations, if you've invested in her or not. So yeah, curious to know, but that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.